Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's kids, meet their adorable children, Archie and Lili. Here we break down everything to know about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's children, Archie and Lilibet, and what the two doting parents have said about raising their two adorable little ones. Meghan Markle and her husband Prince Harry are endlessly fascinating, and so are their two children, Archie and Lilibet Windsor. The couple are notoriously private about their kids, mostly keeping them safe from the public eye, and the much-expected public scrutiny. In addition to very few sneak peeks we've received of little Archie, fans also got a quick if-you-can-catch-it glimpse of baby Lili in a black-and-white picture on Meghan's desk during a video filmed at home for her 40x40 initiative. They also saw one of the first official shots of Lili in the Windsor family Christmas card released December 23, 2021. We may not yet have all the amazing photos of the two little ones just yet, but we do have some compelling information about the Windsor kids, from their birth details to their growing personalities to everything their loving parents have said about their development. How many kids do they have? Meghan and Harry share two children together, Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor, born May 6, 2019, and Lilibet Diana Mountbatten Windsor, born June 4, 2021. Archie was born at the Portland Hospital in London while Lili was born in Santa Barbara Cottage Hospital in Santa Barbara, California. Lili was born at 7 pounds 11 ounces, 8 ounces more than her big brother who was born at 7 pounds 3 ounces. Both Archie and Lili's names were notable choices, departing slightly from the norm but still having meaning for the family. It was revealed recently that Archie actually almost had a different name, Harrison. She was like Harrison, that's Archie's middle name, an Invictus Games competitor said of Meghan during the games, per Us Weekly. They were just having a chat because Harry and Meghan couldn't decide between Archie and Harrison for the first name. Due to his being seventh in line of succession for the British throne, Archie is entitled to use his father's subsidiary title Earl of Dumbarton as a courtesy. The Duke and Duchess, however, decided he would be styled as Master Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor due to their wish he grow up as a private citizen. As for Lili, she was named after her paternal great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, who was called Lilibet by her family. She was also given the middle name Diana after her paternal grandmother, Diana, Princess of Wales. Lili was also named 8th in the royal line of succession last summer. Although tensions remain high within the royal family due to Meghan and Harry's departure from the UK, the family still seems to send their best wishes, with Harry's father, Prince Charles, releasing a statement on his official Instagram after Lili's birth. Congratulations to Harry, Meghan and Archie on the arrival of baby Lilibet Diana, a caption to a precious photo of Meghan, Harry and the couple's 2-year-old son. What Harry and Meghan have shared. Although they like to keep things relatively low-key, both Meghan and Harry have shared some behind-the-scenes details about their kids. While on The Ellen Show back in November 2021, Meghan shared how, for Halloween this year, the family chose to stay in for a family-focused celebration, but it didn't go over so well for Archie nor Lili. "We were home and we saw you guys, which was great," Meghan said of seeing Ellen DeGeneres and her wife, Portia de Rossi, their neighbors. "But no, we wanted to do something fun for the kids and then the kids were just not into it at all. Archie was a dinosaur for maybe 5 minutes," she laughed, also sharing how Lili was a little skunk for the occasion. Meghan also detailed how Lili was teething at the time and divulged the details of what every mom goes through in that stage. "She's a good sleeper but the teeth are coming and so, any moms will understand that," she shared. "They might be the best sleeper in the world and then the moment that that's happening you just have so much sympathy for them. So yes, I have been up for most of the night." In addition, during a speech at his Invictus Games, Harry, who was a helicopter pilot in the British Armed Services, joked about his son's career aspirations, telling the crowd that Archie obviously wants to follow in his father's footsteps as an aviator. "To be role models, or the role models that each of you are, takes strength and it takes courage," Harry began his address to the crowd of injured veterans participating in the sporting tournament. "When I talk to my son Archie about what he wants to be when he grows up," Some days it's an astronaut, other days it's a pilot, a helicopter pilot obviously, or Quasi from Octonauts, he quipped, before adding, if you're laughing, then you've seen that. Harry continued, but what I remind him is that no matter what you want to be when you grow up, it's your character that matters most, and nothing would make his mum and me prouder than to see him have the character of what we see before us today. Harry and Meghan on parenthood. Meghan continued, suddenly we realized, oh, right. Everyone talks about what it's like for the second child, but no one talks about the adjustment for the first child when the second one comes along. So I think they have this moment of, oh, this is fun. Oh, this how it is now. Harry also recently reflected on parenthood on the Today Show while at the Invictus Games, saying how he loves all aspects of being a parent. The chaos, the learning, the reminder of every element of yourself, your soul, right? When you're not a parent you can get sucked into all sorts of different stuff and maybe sometimes you forget who you are, he shared. Suddenly, as a parent, especially now, with Archie, and the age he's at, asking all the questions. He's into the why stage. Harry laughed. Instead of just trying to move it on, I give him the most honest answer that I can and then it goes on and on and on until he's satisfied and then that's it, it's done. Otherwise it ends up with, because the world is round and that's the way that it is. He added, I love it. I love every part of it. I always wanted to be a dad, I always wanted to have my own kids and now I've got two little people who I'm responsible for. The couple is now raising their children at their Santa Barbara, California home. sucked into all sorts of different stuff and maybe sometimes you forget who you are, he shared. Suddenly, as a parent, especially now, with Archie, and the age he's at, asking all the questions. He's into the why stage. Harry laughed. Instead of just trying to move it on, I give him the most honest answer that I can and then it goes on and on and on until he's satisfied and then that's it, it's done. Otherwise it ends up with, because the world is round and that's the way that it is. He added, I love it. I love every part of it. I always wanted to be a dad, I always wanted to have my own kids and now I've got two little people who I'm responsible for. The couple is now raising their children at their Santa Barbara, California home.